Hey traders, Rick here with Hit and Run Candlesticks. How are you doing? We're on that last hour of the day on this Tuesday, October 21st, 2025. And I'd like to cover the market, what's going on in the market. Maybe we'll take a look at a few charts as well, okay? So let's start with a SPY here. And man, talking about a slow grind to a breakout. But I do think we're headed that way. We've come down to the 50 period moving average here. We've put in a high and we've come back for a higher low. So there's our low, there's our high, higher low. And here we have now broken out of this high right there. So the only thing left now is to get through the top, get through these tops over here, and then we can head to my first target of 679.50. And then we'll look at a target up here at about 685.50, and then we'll, redo targets, once we get to this target here. But what a slow grind! My goodness sakes, makes you cranky during the day. I want to take a look at some of the spiders here, and these check marks. What this represents is where our here. Let me go the first one, XLU. Where our black line, our T line, our 8 EMA, and then our dots here, that's the trend indicator. It's just the 17 EMA is all it is. And so what this is doing is saying, what charts where the 8 is above the 17 and price is above the 17. So even though XLU doesn't look all great right now, it does fit our mold for a trend. It could easily break that trend if it started to break down a little bit. We would lose the check mark there. For example, I think if we take a look at XLB, nope, that's not it. There's one here. Yeah, take a look at XLY. See, it's not triggered yet to make the check mark in here, and that's because we haven't crossed over the trend indicator with the T line yet. But you can clearly see that this is a pretty nice looking chart, right? So what we've got here is, I'm going to go ahead and count that one. So if we look at it here, we've got, 7 of 12 that I have posted in there, which I count the SPY in here as well. 12 of the 7, let's see, 7, 8 of the 12, because I'm going to count that XLY as one. Are leading the way. So overall, I do believe the market is bullish, and it will remain that way until the sellers can actually knock it off its perch. It tried here, and it couldn't knock it down much past the 50 period moving average. And from there, we're getting a pretty good rally up. It's just slow, very, very slow. So if you take a look at XLK, that's looking pretty good here still. Take a look at XLRE. We've got a nice breakout there. We may even be heading toward a breakout of this 42.85 area that would send it higher, and that would help the market. XLP, it's doing what we ask it to do, but I would like it to be above that 50 period moving average and 200. Take a look at XLI. It's rocking away. XLV is rocking away. SPY's doing very well. These others, they're kind of in that little downtrend there. You can see XLF in a little downtrend here. That's a little troublesome to me. I'd rather XLF be one of the leaders, but it is not at the moment. XLY, that's that one that it's not making the list down here, but it's doing the right stuff. We've got a nice little breakout here. It'll be up tomorrow. And we still have some time today. XLE, might be trying to put a bottom in maybe. And XLC, that's another one that is, wow, I didn't know that one. Okay. So that even makes our list better. Tomorrow, that one will hit the list as well. And then that'll put more of the spiders, in that bullish direction. So I think we're pretty good there. Take a look at the IYT transports, doing fantastic here. I'm going to draw this line up, put it up there. We break out of the 73.50 area, and the transports are going to roll down the road, and they'll do us some good. So breakout. That's what we're looking for. SMH is doing wonderful. They're just a frog's hair from a breakout here. So all doing good there. Very nice, very nice. All right, let's take a look at some charts. Okay, looking at some charts, I do want to remind everybody we are in the middle of earnings, so please do be careful. I'm not going to go through earnings. I'm just going to look at the charts. Every trader can decide if they want to trade through those earnings, okay? Hey, I want to remind everybody that if you would like to join us at 8:30 a.m. Eastern in the morning, every morning, Monday through Friday, we are live and it is open to the public. You can log in through YouTube, Facebook, or X. When we go live, you'll see the button pop up or see something that says, hey, we're live. Click on that, and you'll jump right into the live trading room. So hope to see you there, okay? So let's take a look at Path. Path might be setting up. We've had that nice bullish move. It ran right into our 50% target. Very nice there. And right now I'm looking for this to retest that area and then move up here to about the 21 area right through there. Right now we've got a nice trend. We've got a pullback. I'm waiting for my buy signal. My buy signal might be coming pretty soon, especially if we start seeing a little bit of follow through here. I would probably be looking at something over 1680. Another chart, I better flag that one, hadn't I? There we go. Another chart that I kind of like here is LUMN. LUMN. We've been putting in a nice sideways consolidation right in here. This is another one that it just came up and just tagged our line in there. I mean, just perfect. And then we did it again. Well, then we broke out. We came back and tested it. We ran up to our second target. We came back and tested it. Now, I'm looking for this next target, breaks out, then I'm looking for the next target up here. So pretty simple on that. Anyway, if somebody enters that, let me know. Hey, another thing is if you post, if you would like me to put a chart in our pre-market charts and targets and talk about it, or in the evening here, send me an email, rick@ricksadler.com with your ticker, and just tell me if you're looking at it long or short. Any information we put in there would be great, but definitely if you're long or short, or if you're in it. Again, that's rick@ricksadler.com, okay? How about DLO? What's DLO looking like? Look at that nice pop off the 50-period moving average and pulling back. Nice 3-8 trap right here on DLO. That's a good-looking chart. Gonna have to put that on the watch list and watch for that entry. AMKR. This is another one setting up. Came right up to our 50% retracement line right there. And then we've pulled back and tested it. That's acting as support. Here we're right up here at the 61.8 line. I'm looking for the 75 line up here to get tagged. So let's watch for a breakout. And there's the next move that I think price will be heading to. How about some Dell? Now, I do think Dell needs to move a little higher. And I'm going to put a line right in here. Dell needs, for me, it needs to get over 154.90. But if somebody was buying it earlier, I sure get that, I absolutely understand that. And just watch that stop in here. But above that, that 154.90, that might be a pretty nice chart. Hey, here's a chart that I'm currently in, and then we'll call this a morning or evening. I'm currently in Sophie, and it's acting pretty good here. Looking for it to move up to that 32.50 area right there. And then, sorry to look at my other chart over there. Then we'll look at moving up to that 50% rebound area up there at 34.25. So that would be the ultimate target for me right in there. That's part of the trade plan. But first we need to get over these highs, target number 1, and then there's target number 2. Hey, again, If you want to send me an email about a chart you'd like me to put on a video here and talk about it, please do. rick@ricksadler.com. Thank you for watching this video. Sure appreciate a thumbs up. It helps to circulate the video, and it makes me want to get out there and do another one, okay? Thank you very, very much, and have a great evening.